The Kardashians. Mason moved out to live with Scott Disick. 8 ways Kourtney and Travis may have pushed him away. The Kardashian star Mason Disick branched out when he decided to move out of Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker's home and live with his dad, Scott Disick. It's possible that Kourtney and Travis did some things that pushed him away. They may not have even realized that they were alienating Kourtney's oldest child. In fact, they're probably very sad that he doesn't live with them anymore. No one meant any harm, but Mason's initiated a big life change. Now, Kourtney and Travis must make peace with it. Mason was born on December 14, 2009, in sunny Hollywood. He's an optimistic Sagittarius. This sign is known for valuing freedom, thinking big, and enjoying the great outdoors. This sun sign hates to be hemmed in. The Archer needs space to think, as these people have vision. As well, they want to explore. For Mason, fame is a prison lately. He's not into it anymore. His desire to be himself, and to fly under the radar, is probably driving his recent choices. Kourtney's into public life with Travis, and showing off her perfect love. When it comes to the cameras, Mason wants to duck and cover. Kourtney's a fiery and willful Aries woman. With Aries, it's their way or the highway. Yes, this sign's selfish, but they can love other people. They just put themselves first, in a way that's almost innocent. Like a baby grabbing at a shiny object, such as mom's car keys, the Aries isn't really aware that they're pushy and self-absorbed. So, when Kourtney's intense about what her kids eat, it's because she wants them to be just like mom, even though they're not. Above, via the push TikTok, her nut salad recipe shows her granular attention to detail, nutrition-wise. All of this may be too much for Mason. Maybe he wants to go to McDonald's and get a Happy Meal. He's a teenager. He may want a Slurpee from 7 to 11, like the other kids drink, instead of some push-approved green juice. While there's no conclusive proof that Mason got sick of Kourtney's food rules, it's more than possible. As soon as Coldplay frontman Chris Martin split with Gwyneth, he abandoned many of her dietary restrictions. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, please don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell to remain updated on your favorite celebrities. When Kourtney decided to make out with Travis at Disneyland, she gently defiled the world's happiest place. Yes, it can be romantic there. Most people are thrilled to be at Disneyland and the good vibes are hard to ignore. There are exciting rides and charming buildings and pretty lights. There are even bushes trimmed to look just like Disney characters. However, getting in a heavy PDA at the theme park is definitely inappropriate. There are little kids everywhere, as well as teens like Mason, who may cringe when they see old people getting it on. Kourtney is passionately in love with Travis. She can't help but want to touch the tattooed rocker. Her punk pop beau is clearly her dream man, and she's filled with physical desire, which he shares. These two obviously have a smoking hot love life, but their kids probably loathe the brazen displays. It's all over the top and verging on vulgar. Both are attractive people, but there's a time and a place for that kind of thing. When kids are in the picture, keeping it private is recommended. Mason may not be able to handle the fact that his mother is so in love with a man who's not his father. That stuff can hurt children. Mason has grown up in the spotlight, under a microscope. He deserves compassion. He loves both of his parents. He's just in a phase where he prefers to live with dad. This article features speculation. Only Mason can say how he really feels. Travis is a Scorpio, and this is not a light-hearted zodiac sign. Their life and death approach is all about putting maximum intensity into every activity and interaction. They are burning to achieve and to be taken seriously. Some of them become very powerful. When a Scorpio is evolved, they can basically master life. They know how to schmooze, and there's a quiet confidence that people can feel. They're in control. Above, Travis celebrates his love for Kourtney for the umpteenth time, publicly. Yes, he's crazy in love, but Mason may get sick of Travis' undying passion for his mom. However, the downside of Scorpio is the icky stuff, the vindictiveness, the sleaziness, the exhausting emotions that take their toll. Scorpios can be quiet and watchful, but they're often roiling inside. When thwarted, they can go very low. Mason's a Sag and his energy is lighter. It's more jovial and extroverted. So, Mason and Travis may not get along that well. Mason may find Travis' serious vibe annoying. Mason's probably more playful. Kourtney has every right to have a child with the man she loves. That's a beautiful thing. They wanted a baby and were lucky enough to have one, an adorable infant named Rocky Barker. He was born on November 1, 2023. He's a Scorpio like Travis, so there will probably be a strong resemblance between the two. If they don't end up looking alike, they'll act alike. Rocky is a blessing, but to Mason, he may be the competition. See the cute baby above. via Kourtney's Instagram post. Mason's a teen, and it's not uncommon for sons his age to detach from their families a bit. It's just human nature. The new baby may make him feel less important, even though he isn't. Kourtney adores Mason and she's a loving mother. However, babies need so much care, they are a big responsibility. Mason may feel like Rocky is Kourtney's top priority. With Scott, who isn't caring for an infant, he may feel more important. Kourtney's an aggressive Aries, as previously mentioned, but Scott, who is no angel either, is a light and airy Gemini. Sagittarius is Gemini's opposite sign. When signs are opposites, they frequently attract. Many marriages feature people with opposite signs, and Aries might pair up with a Libra, or a Capricorn may marry a Cancer. Mason's in his teens right now, and he wants more freedom and privacy. Gemini Scott may be able to give it to him. Scott puts a lot out there online, but Geminis, who are terrible gossips, learn early on not to reveal everything. They know that people talk. They do have things they keep to themselves, and if they really love someone, they will keep their secrets. Scott does love Mason and all of his kids. Just because he was a bad boy who let Kourtney down doesn't mean that he doesn't love his children. He enjoys his kids and seems to make their lives fun. Maybe he'll give Mason the capacity to live under the radar, rarely posting pictures of his child, as Mason would prefer. Maybe he'll make his son feel like the most important thing in the world. There's no reason why this new living situation can't work. Mason and Scott can be happy together. Fathers, when devoted to their kids, can provide as much love as mothers. However, they may have different qualities. Scott could do more traditionally masculine things with his son, which might be very appealing to Mason right now, as he's 14, and he's maturing and changing. At 14, boys begin to change a lot. Their sexuality emerges, they're consumed with their peer groups, and they may be focused on video gaming as opposed to Norman Rockwell-style family outings. Kourtney may miss the younger boy who was devoted and innocent. When teens are dealing with hormones and peer pressure, they don't always behave well. Kourtney and Mason still see each other. It's not like he's living in Timbuktu. Everyone is in Los Angeles, and while the city's sprawling, it's not that massive. With the hot cars that Scott owns, it's so easy for him to deliver his son to Kourtney for visits. She can do the same once those visits are over, sending him back to Scott. Sure, it'll be awkward, but things will get easier. People adjust, it just takes time. Maybe Scott, who knows all about rebellion, will understand where Mason's coming from right now. Kourtney was always the more conservative one. As per The Independent at YouTube, Travis is very caring father. In the clip above, he lays down the law with his daughter Alabama Barker, setting some dating rules. On Meet the Barkers, Travis was honestly a more responsible and loving parent than his wife, Shauna Moakler, who possibly lived with alcohol addiction. Shauna would often go out at night, partying until the wee hours. The former playmate was used to a decadent lifestyle. However, step-parenting is different. It's not that soul connection with a child who shares one's blood. It's a different dynamic, and he may find it more challenging. On the other hand, maybe he's as sweet as a step-parent can be. With children, Travis is very impressive. He really seems to care about them and how they're feeling. It's possible that Travis has done everything right, but still isn't fully accepted by Mason. In fact, in light of Travis' wonderful parenting, it's probable. No one wants Mason to be unhappy. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and click the notification bell. The Growing the Kardashians star is surrounded by love, and things will be okay.